Today's show was recorded live at the Refinery, Charleston's hub for creative industry. Go to therefinerychs.com to get event, venue, and contact information. Now on with the show. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Shrimp City Report, Charleston's #1 podcast for anything Lowcountry. Today, we are with DJ. How you been this week?
Good. Doing good. How's it going?
I think it's quite all right. There's been a little rainy weather in Charleston today, but that's not uncommon. I guess it's a little uncommon, especially for someone like our guest today that has a business that sometimes relies on what the weather's going to be like. Today, we are with Kylie Bissell, and she is the founder of Hot Girl Cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, Kyle. You want to just go ahead and
tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I would love to. Thank you guys for having me on here.
Yeah.
So my name is Kylie. I am originally from Arizona, a desert baby, and I've lived all over. So I went to college, University of Hawaii at Manoa on Oahu. And I was pursuing animal care for 6 years. So I did 3 internships working with dolphins, penguins, sea lions, all of those fun animals. And I landed an internship in Oahu as well. Decided to stay there and go to school. Met my husband. He's in the Navy. He got shipped off across the country. And I was pursuing animal care. And I finally got a paid position at SeaWorld San Antonio.
Wow.
It was so cool. I got the amazing opportunity to work with beluga whales and Pacific white-sided dolphins and even be a part of their rescue team.
That is so cool. We could honestly just make a podcast on that alone.
It's wild. It's like, I guess you just don't answer an ad for that when you're going to work SeaWorld or Marineland or something, right?
Yes, it is very heavily focused on experience.
Mm-hmm.
So just getting your hands in any kind of internship, volunteer work is going to help you get that position.
Yeah.
So it was at SeaWorld San Antonio where I actually found my love for spin and indoor cycling. I was looking for an extra outlet to get exercise in. The weather there can be very unpredictable as well, so I couldn't swim year round. And spin just became an outlet for me that was something not work related, because animal care does kind of become your life in a sense of you want to do everything in your power to take care of these animals. You're on call all the time. So I was trying to find an outlet for me, and I was very poor. So being in animal care isn't as glamorous as everyone thinks it is. I mean,
Right.
I loved it and I would totally do it again. However, making $14 an hour wasn't going to pay the bills. And in order to get a membership at the spin studio, I was like, I'm going to have to teach spin. I'm just going to have to learn it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I trained and trained and trained, became a spin instructor out there, got a free membership, loved the community. When I ended up moving out here, there's obviously no SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Right.
So decided to go the fitness route. And I was actually one of the owners of a spin studio here on James Island. And that partnership just didn't really work out, but there was a lot of lessons learned. And I knew I wanted to keep going. And that's how Hot Girl Cycle Club has now came to be. At that studio, I had a ton of riders that would just show up 45 minutes early. And I was watching people make friends right before my eyes.
Oh.
And I kind of just became this event coordinator for all of us. I would do movie night at the studio, pumpkin carving, and it became a space that was just more than just spin, where people could come together. And I always say Barbies be Barbies,
Yeah.
just make friends. And after I left that partnership, I had the idea of making it mobile. So when you're a startup company, obviously we don't have all the funds that a lot of people do. And a good way to get our name out in the community was to start as just a pop-up. So we have 3 main locations that we pop up every single week. And that's going to be the Refinery, which is so fun. It's like a concert vibe.
Which we are recording at our home studio.
We love the Refinery. We always do every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., as long as the weather permits. And then we have Sharehouse downtown, which is a local restaurant and bar. And we actually have Casamigos sponsor us every Wednesday at that location.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Yeah, I saw on your website that there's a tequila event. You and y'all do that.
Every
There's
Wednesday.
Drinks after. Man, see, that's...
Do you... Okay, so you do drink after, not while you're...
After.
Okay.
After.
I was about to
We
say,
don't need any barf bins on the side.
you mentioned pumpkin carving earlier, and I was going to make a joke too. You know, trying to carve a pumpkin on while you're cycling.
Multitasking at its finest.
Yeah. So what is the other location that you have?
Aside from Refinery, Sharehouse, it's also going to be Point Break Coffee on James Island.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And that one is also outdoors. But Sharehouse, every Wednesday, Casamigos brings in a blender bike. And so it's a branded blender bike. And people are always like very confused when I say that. I was confused as well. But it has a blender attached to the top of it. And so when you spin the pedals, it blends the margarita. And so after class, we all get to blend our own margaritas.
Oh, that's
very
cool.
amazing. That's awesome.
It literally is the carrot in front of the horse as far as getting you to work out just that little bit more, to blend your...
It's all about balance, I like to say.
Yeah.
And each individual venue brings something completely different and something special. And it also ties into my event coordinating. So usually every single location has something going on that I can bring to our community and say, let's all go do this together. And that's what makes it special.
Right. Kind of tell anyone that's never heard of spinning what exactly, spinning is, and how long has it been around as far as being a thing with spin studios and stuff like that?
Dang. So indoor cycling, I don't know the exact history, but I know it's been around for a while. But it is really, really cool to see the evolution of indoor cycling. So Hot Girl Cycle Club actually sponsors Lovelo, which is an annual cancer fundraiser for cancer research at Hollings MUSC. So every year we bring the bikes down to ILP and we do a big spin class while other people can road bike. And last year it was really cool to see some OG spin instructors get up and teach the first class and see how different it is from our style of teaching. So I guess the OG style of teaching is more resistance, power pushes, your head down, you're listening to the music, versus now it's all rhythm based. And so it can be very intimidating for people that are like, whoa, I can't dance. I don't have any rhythm. And I tell people, baby, I can't dance. I don't have any rhythm. Like, you can do this, and I promise. Yeah. But when I say rhythm riding, it means that our feet are going to the beat of the music, and your instructor is going to be your mirror image. So essentially, you just want to mirror what the instructor's doing. And then we throw in like choreo in there that just brings extra movement. And it all ties into a full body workout. So you're using the entire bike. I always say take up space. Your hips are all the way on the back of that saddle. Your hands are nice and loose on the handlebar. You're pulling your belly button in, nice and tight core. And so we really, really focus on form to prevent injuries.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. We really want to encourage you to visit the Refinery in Charleston, South Carolina. The Refinery is a beautiful mixed-use facility that's home to upscale office space, 2 restaurants, the Limbo Lounge, and an amphitheater that hosts national, regional, and local acts year-round. We cannot recommend it enough. Go to therefinerychs.com to get event and venue information. You can also go to the site to learn how you can even book the spaces you want for your own event. So go check them out, and thanks.
So how many instructors do you currently have then? Just yourself, or who else is on the team?
So right now I have a small team. It's myself. And then I also have a founder instructor. Her name's Bridget.
Okay.
She's amazing. She also works at the aquarium. So she's an Aquarist. So we kind of bonded over that with animal care.
Sure.
And she has been an absolute amazing instructor thus far.
Well, it's good to have that kind of rapport with someone that's doing, especially if you have a small team. And people will see on the show notes with the pictures we have taken previously of your setup that it's not exactly a modest setup. It's a decent amount of spin cycles and platforms and all this other stuff. So it's just the couple of y'all and, those things aren't exactly light. How do you schlep them around and get them from place to place?
Yeah, so each bike is about over 100 pounds, but they do have wheels on the front of them.
Thank goodness.
Yes, thank goodness. Easier to move around. It is a lot of work, and I've actually had a lot of people come up to me and say, that looks really hard. And my response is, yeah, it's hard, but it's so rewarding to watch people enjoy it and have such a good time moving their bodies and meeting new people. It makes it all worth it.
So you mentioned earlier how this whole experience is very dance-like. It's a lot of rhythm focus and a lot of like moving to the beat. Who actually do you choose the music? And I guess how do you choose the music for the day?
Yeah, so all instructors have complete freedom to choose the music that they want to play in class. I always promote, play the music that you want to play, that vibes with you. And as long as you're up there having a great time, everyone else is going to have a great time.
Yeah.
And we do have just 2 basic formats that we follow. So every song has a BPM, beats per minute.
Right.
And so we try to fluctuate that throughout class to make it a whole experience. Okay. So you'll have like light climbs into fast jogs, into a sprint in the saddle.
Okay. So it's not all 350 BPMs as you go.
Exactly.
To that point, so if you have beginners, I know they may be trepidatious about coming out, especially in a first spin. I guess you have to nurture them a little bit and say, do what you think you can do. Don't try to, find the alpha in the group and, mimic that. So that must take some one-on-one with some of these folks, right?
Yeah. So I really try to coach my coaches to learn how to teach a group fitness class, but also tailor it to every single person that's in there. And it's a lot of multitasking. It's a lot of work, which is why I highly value my instructors and pay them very well. But to teach a group fitness class and having new people in there, you're going to teach to all levels every single class. So we make sure that the choreo can be simplified and modified, and we always show them both modifications. That way they feel comfortable. And a lot of the times when I ride classes and I'm I'm riding Bridget's class, I'll take it in the saddle and show them how to do it in the saddle. You don't have to be out of the saddle the whole time. You don't even have to do the choreo. You can just sit there and pedal your legs.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, and you said, I guess, modify it for whomever or make accommodations. So I think that's a good thing.
I always tell people when I took my first Pilates class, I put those 3-pound weights to the side. I said, those are too heavy for me today. I'm going to focus on form. And that's what I really try to get people to do in our classes.
So how many riders can you accommodate at any session?
We have 30 bikes total.
Okay. So 30 unloaded and 30 loaded. What do you do if the weather's a little messy like today?
That's a good point. Yeah.
So pivot has been my favorite word recently.
Okay.
You have to pivot. Just like when I was working in animal care, every day is going to be different. You could try to plan it out and expect it to be perfect.
Sure.
And it's not going to. So like days today when weather is a little iffy, I want to make sure that we prioritize everyone's safety, especially if it says there's going to be lightning. That's a no-go.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So what I did was contacted Sharehouse, one of our other partners, and was like, hey, is there anything going on tonight? Would we be possible to move class over there? And thankfully, we were able to move it. So class will be over at Sharehouse tonight at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, great. So that is a classic pivot. And it's good you have business partners like that can help you out, especially with the weather. I'm sure, DJ, the humidity in Charleston sounds like it would be wonderful. But
humidity and bugs was the other thing I was thinking about.
I do have bug spray.
Perfect.
So I call ourselves a traveling studio, like a functional traveling studio. I bring everything that you think you would have at a regular studio, except the showers.
Yeah.
But I have a little tower with toiletries, sunscreen, bug spray, hair ties, bobby pins, you name it. And then we also have our own merch that we'll hang up as well.
Cool,
and usually on Tuesdays, I also bring a cold plunge.
Oh, that's
wow.
too cool. It's simple kind of the hair clutchies or the bug spray or something, but that is really something that a potential customer is going to say, those are the little things that are going to push me to do this fitness thing.
Yeah.
Because they've thought of everything.
And you want them to be comfortable. That's like the main sell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I always say we're in the hospitality industry. Even though it's a fitness industry, it's still a hospitality industry. We're still here because we like people and we like interacting with people and helping people and making them feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your people, you want to make them feel good. And I assume you want to have returning people. So you have members and you actually offer memberships, correct?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
So we offer single drop-ins that can range from 20 to 25.
Mm-hmm.
We even have a class pack of 4, and that's going to be priced at $65.
Mm-hmm.
And then, or if you want to ride with us any location, unlimited times a month, that's $77.70. I love angel numbers.
Right on.
And so I really pride on making fitness accessible to everybody. So if you think you would ride more than 3 times a month, the membership's worth it.
Do you ever do like private or group booking for people?
Yeah, we call it Pedals and Prosecco.
Mm-hmm. Really?
So I always say we'll bring the bikes and the bubbly, and then you bring the vibes, but we can pop up anywhere.
Oh, that's awesome.
This sounds like it would be a great thing for wedding parties, bachelorettes, stuff like that. I know it sounds odd to work out in those environments, but it seems like it would be quite a bonding experience for people that were booking these. Do you get a lot of those kind of bookings?
Yeah, so far we've had a lot of bachelorette parties and birthday parties. The idea is they want to get their workout in before they go party, and I'm all about it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm here to start it.
Yeah, that was why I was like, when I was in high school, all my Catholic friends got to go to church on Saturday and get it over with so they could, go party and debauchery.
It's all about balance.
So they didn't have to wait until Sunday morning. Anyway, I digress.
So do you have any future plans? What's the next step got rolling through your head currently?
So the end goal is to find a small studio space that we can call home, especially for days like today when the weather isn't great. But I do want to keep us as a hybrid spin studio. So continuing to take the bikes out 2 to 3 times a week. That's our foundation. I think that's what built us. And that's the most fun part, is being able to pop up at different locations with different vibes and have different partnerships.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good because, we're a Lowcountry podcast. We're a Charleston podcast. We try to hit everything that's the place that I grew up in, Devon's from, And so your mobility and going to all these places really makes you a part of the Lowcountry. It's, we wish you well to get your shop and everything, but this is really evangelizing spinning and your business that you're able to get out and do that. I love the idea.
It's so cool too, because you're not just hitting up downtown. You're going to James Island, downtown, all these areas.
North Charleston.
Yeah.
Yeah, next month we actually have North Charleston and Somerville. I've had so many requests for Somerville. So we have 2 pop-ups coming up in Somerville that I'll release on our Instagram soon.
Do you try to have several weeks in advance, or is something is just a legitimate pop-up event?
In order to lock us in for a collaboration with another business, which we love to do, we have Peach Lab this Friday, as well as Pure Bar downtown this Friday. One's in the 6 a.m. in the morning, one's 6 p.m.
Yeah.
So double whammy. But in order to book those, we just ask for a month in advance. That way we can move everything around.
Yeah, I think that's good that you can, but because that is a heavy lift, no pun intended.
So
getting everything.
This might be more of like inside thing, but you've mentioned a lot of people like requesting stuff. Do businesses reach out and say, hey, we want to draw some people in and
corporate or something?
Yeah, ask for like any type of cycling.
Yeah, I've had a few. A lot of apartment building complexes have reached out.
That's a great idea, yeah.
For their tenants.
Yeah.
And so those are in the works right now, but we're open to popping up anywhere with anyone.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Well, we will spread the word. We have a decent amount of listeners and a lot of businesses to follow us. So is it exclusively for ladies, or is it okay?
No, so I know the name Hot Girl Cycle Club can steer some men away, but I always say kings are always welcome because I'm calling everyone queen. So kings and queens are always welcome. The name just popped off from when it started and all these girls started showing up. I just like made it a Hot Girl Cycle Club.
Yeah.
And as we started expanding, though, I've had many guys come to class, and it's always welcomed.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Because, that is, I think it's a very cool name. It's very catchy.
Mm-hmm.
You have a very good website, and it does state all the membership information, so you can go there and sign up and get your daily passes as well and inquire about pretty much everything. It has your bio on there, which, like I said earlier, I'm just blown away that you worked in the marine field, not like U.S. Marines, but the
like biology,
the sea life. That's just amazing. So
I like to say Barbie can do it all.
oh yeah, you apparently can.
Do y'all have any other media suggestions to follow? Anything, Instagram or anything like that?
I just made our TikTok.
Okay.
So I'm in the works on that.
Right. Okay, so we've got TikTok, and I'm sure we can reach you on the website or
Instagram is a big one, and Facebook.
Okay, what's your handle on Instagram?
It's Hot Girl Cycle Club, and it's all one word.
Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect.
So I do want to thank you a lot. This is very interesting, and we couldn't wait to get you on because, DJ and I stumbled upon y'all the last time we were here recording y'all were doing your Refinery thing, and it was very cool, and I'm glad you made the time to come by and talk to us here.
Yeah.
And then if anybody wants to reach them, they can go through our website. We will have everything up in the show links, and we will see you next week. Ciao.